Hi, this is Zdenka. The DJI Osmo Action 6 has great image quality because of the 1 by 1.1 inch square sensor, and it is the first action camera with a variable aperture between f2.0 and 4.0. So it can be used not only for action shots, but also for vlogging and creative filming. In this tutorial, you will learn how to use this camera for vlogging. We'll do some creative shots, and I'll show you how to reframe the square video in the DJI Mimo app. Thank you, DJI, for providing Osmo Action 6 camera for this tutorial. This 1:1 aspect ratio allows me to reframe the video for 16:9 YouTube video and vertical social media content. Let's do some creative shots, as when you vlog, you want to include some shots of what you are talking about, or possibly showing off the location you are at, or use it as a transition between vlogging in location 1 and 2. I'm filming in the same video mode. All the settings are the same except the frame rate. I'm going to bring the frame rate up all the way to 60 frames per second in case I decide to slow down some of the clips. I will be using the DJI Osmo 360 invisible selfie stick for those shots, as I need a bit of a further reach, and this will also be helpful for some low angle shots. First shot I'm going to do is just a reveal of the location. I'm gonna go from the ground up, and right now I'm filming with 1x zoom, so let's just go for it. I'm just going to make sure that my feet are not showing up as a shadow. So you don't want to go all the way here. Just gonna bring it a little bit this way. And then just like with a gimbal, slowly tilt the camera up. This moving shot is very easy to do thanks to the camera's stabilization and horizon leveling. One tip I would have is that you want to enable voice control. So when you say, start recording, the camera will start recording, which is making the life so much easier. Now, the next two shots I'm going to do is taking advantage of the reflection because we are flooded here and I love that. So I'm gonna turn the camera upside down. I'm still going to use the one-time zoom and try to get as close to the possible to the ground to show the reflection. Let's do this. I'm trying to catch the change between winter and spring. There's still a lot of ice on the lake. I'm just gonna do a few shots, but in a post I will zoom in because I can't zoom in on this camera, but I'm just gonna do some objects and detail shots. Even some contrasts with the trees, it's fine. Just tilting shot. It's a good idea to do many shots as you will not know what you will actually end up using. Let's take advantage of the selfie stick and create a low to high shot. I have another tip for filming a selfie shot. So as we know, this bottom on the camera is magnetic, and when you don't have a tripod with you or anything to attach it to anything higher, you want to get the shot, you can attach it to any metal. So I'm using this bench. I'm using DJI Mimo as a preview. I'm going to frame the shot and enable 2x zoom. This framing is pretty nice. I'm going to do 2 shots from walking that way and then walking this way. Now you can use voice control, you can use palm gesture to enable recording, or you can simply use DJI Mimo. That's what I'm going to do now. So I'm just going to hit record and go to the position. I can check my position this way very nicely for the preview. And a few steps back. clips were filmed. It's time to edit them together, but first, we have to reframe them. Let's go to DJI Mimo App, open the clip you want to reframe, and scroll and tap on the aspect ratio. It's super easy. I'm going to select 16:9, and I can drag on the screen to select specific framing that looks the best. And the same goes for selecting 9:16. Let's just select the framing that looks the best. Once I am done, I just hit export the reframed shot. Here's the final sequence. I've got another tip for filming yourself. If you need a quick shot of yourself with movement, there is a mode that allows tracking. It just adds on more movement to a static shot, so you don't have to do that in a post. Let's go to subject tracking mode. All you have to do is place the camera down on a tripod and hit record. The tracking starts automatically. What you need to know is that the maximum resolution in this mode is 2.7K, and available aspect ratios are 16:9 and 9:16. It was fun to test out this little camera. I'll link it below in the video description for those interested. Give it a thumbs up if you liked today's video. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you in one of those next. Ciao, ahoj!